Well, that's a bit weird. Well, just gotta get all things set up. That was not your phone, that was my phone. Never leave that on the table. Stop that, please. It's my phone. Never leave that on the table. Stop that, please. It's my phone. Never leave that on the just table. Gone. Sweet. Get out. Good to go. I should probably mute my own Twitch, because that gets really annoying really fast. Hi, Summer, in the chat. Oh, you'll notice that I have added, quite hastily actually, I've added the chat to my little pre-show splash thing, because, well, I quite like the chat, so... So at least it'll seem like something is actually happening if you have got the audio turned down. So gonna turn this thing up. My hair is a mess today, by the way. So I'm taking a very goofy, extraordinarily goofy actually, photo. We are finishing up. Le Darkside Detective. Come join us at, and then the frightfully long URL that thankfully my phone has remembered for me. You, and a little hashtag because I hear those things are important. Boom, off we go. Is this thing on? Ah. Welcome, das Bose. Yes, this is my real friend in real life. I also have real friends in real life. He wanted to see what all this streaming nonsense is about, so now we're going to absolutely ruin a game for him. Because we are in fact playing the last part of Darkside Detective. Oh, great! Steam is gonna update. So shit. Instead of the splash screen, why wouldn't we just go woo? Eek. Disturbing, isn't it? Yes. Hello. Hello. I exist. Please take a moment to complete the following short survey. Each month, Steam collects data about what kind of computer hardware and software our customers are using. No, thank you. I would not like to partake in your survey. Maybe if you had asked at a different time, I would be more lenient, but leniency? No. Also, it occurs to me that I don't actually have Darkside Detective in my Steam library. I have it on my GOG library. Good morning, everyone. Doing so grand, yes. So when I hit play on this fancy thing, get the old headphones on, something should happen. There we fucking go. Ah, so welcome, Summer and Syriar and Das Bose Menschenkind, to what will probably be the last time we are in the company of Francis McQueen and his lovely assistant Dooley. Because as you see, we have solved all of these. Jesus, that's actually a bit loud. Alright, just adjusted my own here. Now let me, of course, hear if anything is too loud on your end. The music is actually pretty damn loud. But it's good. It's good music. It's good. I've really enjoyed my time with the Twin Lakes police system, the Darkside division. And I'm actually kind of sad to see us going into the last episode, Dawn of the Dead. I'm hoping Tam makes a reappearance because I miss Tam. I miss doing that voice for some reason. It's the only southern accent I can do. Also, just a heads up, if things start getting a bit wonky connection-wise, if I start dropping frames or if things start going out of sync or something. I've been having the worst internet problems since yesterday, really. I tried recording commentary with Richard Cobbett and Rizulka for Phantasmagoria, which is going to be the next series after I finish up Gabriel 9. And it was a clusterfuck. We couldn't hear each other. Connection kept dropping out. I had to reboot my router. Poor people were waiting for a good 30-45 minutes. We were an hour late by the time we finally got started. It was 11 at night in Australia, where Rizulka resides, and Rizulka resides. And then again, last night, just as I thought things had kind of, finally cleared up, and we'd, had the technician on the phone audibly shrugging at us, and throwing tiny little screws around the table and everything, which is something I do when I'm in a huff. Then of course, by around 2 a.m., relaxing, watching some YouTube videos, and then the fucking thing craps out on me again. And by this time, the happy tech guy has already fucked off to God knows what horrible, lonely existence he resides in. So shit. And I thought, oh, fuck me, this is gonna be a shitty-ass stream. But luckily, it, just had to flush the DNS and everything seemed to be good again. So, that was a very long and roundabout way of saying if this craps up, it is my fault. But it's not only my fault. It is my crappy ISP. Anyway, all that aside, let's not get down in the dumpies there, because it is. Oh, things seem to be fine. Thank you for the report, Summer. I'm very glad to see you all join me back for last episode of Darkside Detective. The last episode is Dawn of the Dead. Har. Let's just get right straight fucking into it. The Chief summoned us all to the debriefing room about a code red citywide issue. This is gonna be about cakes again, isn't it? Dawn of the Dead. Yes? Line? Is everyone here? Good. There are riots all over the city, so it's all hands on deck. Jesus. That means you too, McLean. Time to do some real police work. You sure your iffy stomach is able for it? Because we drugged him in one of the previous episodes. Gave him some runny coffee. And I don't mean the coffee was runny, it made him runny. You two, stop it. Officer Murakami was wounded in the field, but he's been cleared by medical to give us a briefing on what's happening out there. Thanks, Chief. Guys, I've not seen anything like it before. Hordes of angry citizens shambling around, attacking one another and smashing up the place. It all seems so mindless. Are we getting into zombie territory? We don't know what's causing this behavior, but we need to get out there and stop it. Be careful out there, and good luck. Thanks, Chief Scully. Squad dismissed. And everyone just fucking stays around. New detective? Where's Dooley? He's nowhere to be found. Alright, let's have a look around. As we all inevitably will. My name is next to the museum, a shop downtown, and the old Mafia mansion. Looks like it's gonna be a busy day. Oh, we have a lot to investigate, it seems. According to this, the entire city is in a state of panic. Arrests, hospitalizations, it's a hard word, hashtag second language, collateral damage and purchase of spooky soundtracks are all up. The Twin Peaks soundtrack's way up there. What's the spookiest soundtrack you can, I think probably the Akira soundtrack is really, really damn spooky. I used to listen to that a lot because I'm weird. Oh, what's on the TV? Dick Brickman here, reporting live from City Hall, where I, Dick Brickman, am slowly being approached by a hungry-looking politician. Mr. Politician, all reports suggest that the city is in a state of panic. Can I get a response? I fucking knew what he was gonna go. Same old party line. When will these politicians live up to their acts? Is he gonna eat him? No? This is the most polite zombie I've ever seen. While looking alive is out, local cat saves fireman from tree. Property prices soar as previous owners return, resulting in evictions across the city. Okay, it's taking a bit long, but Murakami, any more? Oh, Chrono Travis, hello. How is your arm? I'll live, thanks. Perp tried to bite me, but I got away. Crazy, right? I don't remember that happening in one of the previous episodes, but maybe I'm just not paying enough attention. Hey, Summer, you'll stay as long as you can. We love your company. Maybe you can just help us out right at the end, like you go, oh, by the way, you should do, and then you scoot off and everyone applauds you, and then we have cake in your honor. Sorry, McQueen, I know this isn't your usual kind of case, but I need everybody out on the streets for this. No problem, Chief. Happy to help. Well, that's a fresh change of personality for us. Okay, new detective, what is your deal? My first day on the job and we get to tackle a riot. How exciting! $10 the newbie doesn't make it through the day. Hey, I'll take that bet, McKing. You'll do fine, detective. Actually, what is your name? Fish. Freshy fish. No points for guessing. That means fresh fish, but okay. Detective Fish. Alright, McKing, you douchebag with a pointy hairstyle. I love a good riot. Nothing makes me happier than get some baton swinging practice in. You piece of shit. Alright, I'ma fuck off. Better get Dooley and hit the road. Yes. Oh shit. We have an overhead map. Yeah, yep, Syriar, I thought for a second she was gonna say, yes, my name is, Detective. First name new. Okay, so where should we go first? Where should we go first? Chinatown, museum, or mansion? Up to you guys. This is, I mean, so far this has not been a very, you know, audience participation friendly game. It's mostly been you watching me dick around, but finally we get to make some small decisions on ourselves, and Bolse says Chinatown. I wonder if anyone will concur. Oh well. Mansion. Fight in the chat. Cool. Well, I am actually drawn to the mansion myself, but that is 2 votes for Chinatown. Syriar and Mansion Kid. Sorry, Summer. Let's go to Chinatown. This is where you got McNugget's retirement urn. What a fun party. We spent the entire time chasing around monsters. Chasing memories, you mean? Okay, cool. There's a drain pipe, sign that says back alley mystic shops are never run by a McGillicuddy or Sanchez, are they? It just says wings or wangs. Ah, wings. I see. Shop window, squad car. Well, no one seems to be around. Have a look in the trash. As you know, I love a good trash digging. There's a stringless tennis racket in here. Oh yeah. I don't know why he would pick that up, but he did. Barred window. Looks like we're barred from there, Dooley. I don't get it. It's a window, not a club. Never mind. Alright, they probably want us to scale the drain pipe, but it's actually painted onto maybe not. Actually painted onto the building. The mayor figured it was cheaper than building and maintaining real drains. That's a pretty good painting, though. Chasing memories. Summer, please. I can't make out anything inside, but these flyers advertise some local businesses. The grain distribution company. Hall & Oates. Oh, God. Yeah, I get it. The sanctuary for sensory-deprived animals. Deaf leopards. And the shop I buy my coats in. Fleece Wool Max. Oh, that is cute. Fine, we will go inside. Hello? Are those paws? Nah, they couldn't be. Help! I'm trapped! Get rid of them! I don't know what to give Mr. Wang, who looks a bit like Shang Tsung from Mortal Kombat. Undead trinkets. Everything is fucking alive in here, and where the hell is he? Well, let's just look through his books now we're here. Various books on positive living, feng shui, whatever, and harnessing the energy of the secret hell beast to control your enemies. Wait, what? Okay, let's have a look. What the hell? Monkey paws all came to life. Not feeling so lucky now. I hope this riots citywide aren't all undead related. Less worry, more scurry. Get rid of them. Okay, so he's been bringing back the dead to life. That's awesome. Well, I think that's mystery solved. Is he hiding in the trunk? Large trunk with a sturdy lock. Not too fucking sturdy. It's empty inside. So I can just swat the undead. I think I need a way to catch them, not bash them. Alright, cool. Oh, there you are, Mr. Shopkeep. Would you like to explain a few things?
I'm not coming out until those things are gone.
Well, I didn't ask you to come out, I just asked you to answer some fucking questions. Strange box. What's this?
Chinese puzzle box. Can't figure out how to open it. No idea what's inside.
I'm a venture a guess. It has to do with a lot of spikes, and then a dude walks out of the wall and he's got pins in his head. I'm just guessing. What else we got?
Is that skull real? That's the skull of the previous shop owner. Her will stipulated I keep it on display at all times.
I was just going, what the hell does that mean? She wills her. Hashtag second language.
Given my current predicament, I'm starting to think none of these lucky charms actually work.
The fucking shit.
Nice lanterns. A shop like this runs on ambience. 80% of all sales are because customers can't see what they're buying.
Cool, cool. Are we actually going to do... Dooley, what do you think of this?
Boy, oh boy, the stuff these people believe in, eh?
Yeah, really. The fuck? Healing crystals used for some sort of healing, I guess.
Ow, this is sharp.
That might be useful. So I'm just gonna nick it. Alright, cool. A lucky cat was nothing, but yeah, we got a sharp crystal. And a dream catcher, used for trapping nightmares. Maybe useful in this nightmare. He's just gonna steal that too. Yep, he stole it. Well, since you won't let us come over, we're just gonna, you know, take it and run, I guess. That's pretty. You should buy it. Treat yourself. Now is not the time to be shopping. Now is the time for just stealing shit. Carpet diem, that's what I say. That's not... Never mind. Yeah, you know what? We're gonna come back to you. Unless we can go... No, we can't go any further than this. Yeah, Dooley has a really selective range of what paranormal shit he will or will not believe in. Alright, let's go back in the squad car. I thought this place had a layer of dry ice adding to the mystery, but now I see it's a crack in our exhaust pipe. Alright, so can we get in the squad car? No? Oh, so we've sort of contained ourselves to one... Oh, I see. Okay, well, we've sort of contained ourselves to one location, and we have to solve them not in order, but sort of in sequence. So I wonder if we can repair the racket with... The rope is too tight, I need to loosen it up somehow. Maybe we would do that with the... I can use the sharp edges to cut the Dreamcatcher up. And boom, there he fucking goes. And then we fix the racket. It's a bit loose for a game of squash, don't you think? Okay, well, here we go. I didn't think it would be that easy, but hey. One careful swipe and... Okay, I have caught them all in one fell swipe. Seems like it's more on random. Well, I don't know. I think we could click on any one of those 3 items on the locations on the overhead map, and then we could have gone to each one of them. But I think once you get to one of them, you have to solve that little bit, and then you can move on to the next. Or either that, or I've just cheated myself out of 2 different endings. But I don't think the game would be that mean. Okay, we've got the monkey paws. That's awesome. The living monkey paws. They're squirming to get free. I need to find somewhere secure to put them. Well, maybe the large trunk with the sturdy lock on it. Boom. That's this area. Locked down.
Thank goodness you came, officers. I don't know how else I'd have escaped. You guys! They couldn't send some other cops?
The whole force is busy.
This is harassment or harassment, depending on where you live.
You called us. Hello again, Wang. We found the gremlins in the... Yeah, he kind of looks like the dude from Gremlins as well.
What happened here? My lucky rabbit's foot, the monkey paws, the body out back, they all started moving.
What out back? Body? Yeah, exactly.
I never said that. You got no proof.
I could have screenshotted that. Dooley, you hear him? What's happening? I tuned out. You were asking so many questions. I asked one question.
All this started not long after my store was robbed last night.
I think we kind of skipped a bit of the conversation, so let's just rewind that. Hello again.
Wang? Who's Wang? My name is, Detective McQueen?
Oh, looks like we got the wrong guy. We Found those gremlins in the end, Wang. That must have been an old case they worked on before we started partaking. And tell me more about the robbery. Oh, let's save the gremlins for later. Last night, some goons floated in. They smashed the place up and took some entirely legal ritual components. Ritual components doesn't sound legal. Now remember, we are tasked with removing occult items. Good thing for me that the evidence was stolen then. What, floated in? Yeah, floated in a green haze. That sounds like Darksiders to me. Ooh, do we get to go to the... Fuck, get to smack my microphone around. We get to go to the other dimension, the one from the train episode. I like that. I don't think we'll find anything else here, Dooley. I'm not sure what Darksiders are doing here, but we need to get to the next crime scene. Alright, thank you for making that decision for me. So, do we go to the mansion or the museum? I'm gonna have a sip of water while you guys decide. Stay hydrated, everyone. Now, for those of you just tuning in, if you don't remember, the third episode was where we encountered a train that had floated in from the opposite dimension, the Darksider dimension, which does not make us Lightsiders. It just makes us regular siders. Okay, so everyone is going for the mansion. Cool, because I really wanted to go there as well. Yep, everyone says mansion. Unanimous decision. Thank you, guys. We have reports of a break-in at the Don's old mansion. Let's check it out. Detective, the city's in chaos. Surely we've got better things to do than focus on a derelict building. Don't know who they are or why they broke in. This mansion belonged to a mafia don. For all we know, there's a hidden weapon cache in there. Given how crazy things are across the city today, whatever they want, we'd better make sure they don't get it. That seems like a flimsy excuse, but I'll take it. Ooh, sandcastle. Is that a good use of police resources and time? No. Was it fun? Yes. Ooh, palm trees. These are not real, are they? He must have been doing pretty well for himself to have a beachside house with palm trees. Maybe crime does pay after all. Dooley. Officer, please take off your hat before you say things like that. Excuse me, water, please. Ooh, a gate sign. It says stay out. Well, luckily the law doesn't apply to us. Dooley, the law does apply to us. Just not in this particular case. Okay, we can approach mansion, we can look at the mansion. I just gotta get some more feedback from Dooley and the sea. You said a Don owned this place? Like a mafia Don? Yep, one of the most feared men in the country. Al Capone. He terrorized people for all sorts of things, but we could never prove any of it. Any resemblance to people living or dead is purely coincidental, yes. What got him in the end? Tax evasion. He swerved to avoid a truck of thumbtacks, and we got him on dangerous driving charges. Now that's just punning for the sake of punning, but I will accept it. He died in prison, and this place has been condemned ever since. Condemned, eh? I just noticed now the 8-bit C. Whoa! Now that is awesome. That just harkens back to like the old 8-bit era properly, where you just, it's not like an animated C, it's just like 4 or 5 layers of different colored blocks just swooping in and then disappearing at other intervals. Oh, Chrono, hey, you found your box of Space Quest 4. That is cool. I've never actually owned a copy of, like a straight-up copy of Space Quest 4. I did, however, somehow get a hold of the Space Piston magazine. I think I stole it off a friend or something. I was a right bastard in me old teenies. But yeah, treasure that fucking thing. Have you ever noticed that the moon is always full in Twin Lakes? And the owls are not what they seem. Well, it's cheaper to reuse assets, I guess. Oh, McQueen, you. Oh, fourth wall breaking. I'll excuse you for that one. These things remind me of some of the people we've met on our cases. Yeah, kind of do. All right, let's get this gate open. All right, we can just walk through the gate, I guess. Just have a quick look at the mansion. What kind of stuff did this Don do? You name it, he did it. Racketeering, money laundering, bootlegging, and more. And more? As if making tennis rackets and washing money and forcing people to wear boots wasn't bad enough. Nice one, Dooley. Alright, Summer has had a hiccup, but I am not seeing any dropped frames over in OBS, so I'm going to blame the atmosphere. Yes. Curse you, atmosphere. Alright, inside. This is neat. Why is there a computer here? And is that thing. Yep, that thing is twitching electronically. Okay, this must belong to whoever is in here. This stuff looks dangerous. I'd better power down for now. And steal a battery. Okay, excellent. Dooley, what do you think? Let's get inside, Detective. What's the worst that can happen? Why would they just leave computer equipment outside? This is weird. Condemned sign. I don't see why it's condemned. Looks like a perfectly fine sign to me. Dooley, now you're just not even trying. Can I have the police tape, please? A broken line of police tape? Looks like someone has gone inside. Oh, hey, shit, Syriar, I didn't even think of that. Yeah, they could have been, like, explosives. So if I'd entered the well, I was just gonna say, if I'd entered the mansion, I would have been exploded to pieces and been killed. But no, I don't think the game works like that. These boarded windows make it hard to see much inside. So let's just delay no further and head on in. Sir, you can't be here. This place is condemned. Praise. That's not right. Is there somebody there? Yes, are you okay? I'd be a lot better if I wasn't trapped in here by that thing. Arrgh. Hold on, we'll do something. Well, he doesn't seem very interested in us. I mean, clearly, Dooley would be. There's not a lot to eat over here. I'm guessing the person behind the door is more of a meal than a light snack and just eating a bag of air. But oh, hello, Don Cafoni. That's one mean-looking mobster. It's also mean acting. Do you mean those two facts are related? Oh, there's a rope and a chandelier, and let's just see if we can find something. Oh, we can go to the kitchen, get a knife, cut that thing open. Not open. How do you cut open a chandelier? Anyway, I'm just gonna have a quick look at the zombie, which is identified as a zombie. Oh, he even has voice acting too. Did you hear that? Snap? Zombie noises? We need to audition better extras. This seems to be the rope that holds the chandelier in place. It seems to be stuck. Really? Okay, let's just have a look around before we do anything rash. Side table? What a potentially convenient located table. Ooh, potentially convenient, eh? Why do I put this thing down on? No, it doesn't look like it's working. Okay. A surprisingly tame couch for a mob boss to have at his house. Well, maybe it was used to, I don't know, audition. I don't know. Right. Hello. Cutlery? What was that? Cutlery drawer? Yes. No knives, scissors, or any other sharp objects. What a convenient inconvenience. Yes. Now, I would also think that the game would start poking fun at how obvious the puzzle in the foyer was. Okay, pots and a cup. Somebody half cleaned this cup. I'm sure they won't mind me taking their sponge. Steal wool, eh? Okay, so we can maybe light up the battery and then burn the rope. Let's have a look at this. The liquid is so dark and stinky I wouldn't put my hand in there for any reward. Dooley, get on it. Broken guy. I can't open this one. I wonder what treasures are inside. Not enough to force it open, however. Various supplies, including candles. I think I'll take one. Okay, I see. We could use these at Bloodwolf Camp. Somebody ruined our pots by melting marshmallows all over them. What? What? Those monsters. That was probably us, wasn't it? Missing drawer. Where did this one go? What kind of a looter takes one drawer? There's the remains of a long-forgotten roast chicken in there. Let's not and say we did. It is not edible, Dooley. Oh, thank God we didn't pick it up. That would have been creepy. Okay, and the fridge is not going to be any better, is it? What a stink. Someone forgot to clean out the fridge when this place was condemned. Anything in there I can eat? Dooley, it's all rotten. But I'm so hungry. You made things sound urgent, so I skipped the second breakfast. Like that red dwarf quote. I think we can make it if we cut down on that 4th round of toast. This is urgent, Dooley. Fine, but after all this, you're buying me pancakes. Ah, yeah. Syriar is absolutely correct. Doors in in horror movies and such, they always have either really strong constitution, like a simple little wooden door with plastic finish can hold out an entire mob of hungry zombies, or a big huge oak double front door thing can be smashed instantly just by, knocking against it with your shoulder. It's all down to, has the door read the script or not? But I think Mr. Zombie over here is gonna be happily just churning away at the door forever until we light this thing on fire. Bloodwolf trick. Combine a battery with steel wool to make a fire starter. Little Emily taught me that. Oh, Emily. I mean, I started out really hating her, and she has totally grown on me. I want my own little Emily. And then I want fucking house insurance to go with her, because holy shit. That's plausible. You received item fire starter. He just goes, yeah, well, that's plausible, so by adventure game logic, I just made one. I'm gonna light the candle. If I light this while it's still in my pocket, I'll burn my coat. My precious coat. Fine. I'll do this the way the game wants me to. Put you on the side table. Let's just leave this here. And turn it the fuck on. This should be able to burn through the rope in a suitably slow and dramatic fashion. Sploosh! It's safe to come out now, except the door is blocked by, fire and dead zombies. Is now a good time to mention I'm allergic to fire? Roxa! Oh, hello. You guys, I owe you big time. There's a little hacker friend from... Yeah, the picture is burning and everything else is burning and the couch is about to... We should probably be leaving. What were you doing here? Actually, for no reason at all. We should go outside before you tell us. Well, I kind of should have guessed with the strange equipment and such, but would you mind explaining? This is fantastic. Did we leave a light on in there? Thanks for saving me back there. Are you okay? I am, thanks to you guys. What's with the getup? I'm an inspookter now. Since I kept finding myself at weird goings-on, I licensed myself a franchise. And there was a localized storm here last night, so I knew that meant something was happening after the events at the library. Good catch. Is this your equipment? It is. It's a spooktometer. Do you like it? It reads for spooktivity. I brought it with me to help get readings. But I got trapped in that room and didn't get to look at the readings yet. Oh, well, sorry. Later, yes, but not at first. There were people here searching the place. Their accents were hard to understand, but they were looking for the Dawn. But he's been dead for a while. Okay, because this is, mobster entourage came back to life and is, trying to, find him for... Are they really gonna get back into racketeering and, prostitution and whatever they, mobsters do? Being undead, or it's just gonna eat brains? Yes, probably brains. Not much room for prostitution in the zombie apocalypse, I would wager. Yeah, they left when they realized that. I waited a while to make sure they didn't come back, but then that thing burst out of the floor and I was trapped again. Floor? Really? I didn't see any holes in the floor. Okay, cool. What do the readings say? That's odd. The battery is missing. Thankfully, there's a printout inside. Give me a second while I open it up. Wow. Lots of spooktral readings. Whatever was looking for the Dawn. They weren't human. So, Darksiders want something from the Dawn's house. What could it be? Are Darksiders not technically human? I guess not? Huh? Well, the idea of a racketeering zombie monster needs to be made into a movie, obviously, but, so feel free to run with that, write your screenplay, and just give me a little thank you credit in the, end credits. We'll be fine. Okay, let's keep investigating Dooley. Raxa, you should go too. Yep, before the fire spreads. Fire? No, that's the, it's the sun's reflection. It's night time. Bye! We had an entire conversation outside a mansion that was clearly burning to shit. Alright, well, I guess the museum is the last place to go. Why is the door smashed in? Looks like a break-in. Looters? Maybe, but they tend to go for televisions, not tapestries. Let's check it out. Well, depends if the zombie monster, racketeering zombie monster, really wants to get into black market shit. Oh, go back to the mansion. That was actually a really good idea. I should have done that, but I just, you know, on autopilot, just clicked off the last... It's weird how we can go back to locations we've already been at. Alright, let's... Well, since we can't actually go anywhere from here, we can't go back to the map screen, so... Hopefully, things will get better. I think our car here is old enough to be on exhibition here. Seems like there's an Egyptian-themed display in at the moment. Ooh-wee! Those Egyptians were big! Those pictures aren't to scale. I knew that. Alright, nothing else here to mess with? No. Oh, damn it, I really wish you could get back to the map screen. Can't really... Nope, can't do that. We just gotta plow forward. Yeah, I wanted to see if something changed there. I didn't even... maybe if you clicked on it, that would just, you know, McQueen would just say, well, we've already covered that area. But I don't know, God damn it, that's gonna be bothering me for a while. Hello. Oh, he looks very Egyptian, doesn't he? This just screams Egyptian. An impressive specimen. There seems to be something stuck in here, but it's too far for me to reach. Dooley! Come on, boost me up, motherfucker. Can I nick any of these? Nope. And the thing that I'm supposed to pick up isn't like a separate object. No, I'm just supposed to poke the dinosaur, possibly topple it over or whatever. Dooley, do something. Prehistoric? Surely all history is historic. How can something happen before history? Yeah, you got me on that one, dude. After watching extensive historical footage, Twin Lakes researchers believe this beast escaped a Costa Rican theme park in the early 90s. Presumed cause of death is drowning, as its tiny arms wouldn't have been great for swimming to the mainland. Wow, the team here must be top of their field. Wow. Prehistoric, during history, post-history. Short skeleton, tall skeleton, can I steal some bones? Or a curiosity cabinet? Well, since there are literally only 3 items to mess with. 4 if you count Dooley, he's kind of an item. What do you think this room is anthropologizing for? Wow. Oh, I like the music. It's got a really Mike Oldfield type thing to it. Have you ever put on side 2 of Tubular Bells? It sounds a bit like this. Well, not exactly like this, because he plays the guitar. Anyway, getting kind of distracted there. It's just... wow. It's locked. I wonder if I can open it somehow. Well, maybe if we start picking at the skeletons. This is what a plastic skeleton looks like. Scientists think it may be what the human body was modeled on. Fascinating. An ape. Probably. What a fine institute of learning this is. Really, that's it? Oh, come on, I wanted to pick I mean, it's made of plastic, surely I can... Alright, fine, ancient Egypt. Oh, hello! There are undead here too? What's causing all of this? I think Mr. Wang might have something to do with it, but... oh. Rawr. Are we supposed to hide in the sarcophagus? I mean, he seems to be taking his sweet time, so let's just nick the scepter. A scepter? A scepter? I don't even know her! Wait, who are we talking about? Thank you. I will swing this in your direction. I don't think it's interested in anything it can't eat. Okay, well, fine. Let's have a look in the sarcophagus. I know. Go back to the Tyrannosaurus. Let's talk to the mummy. Reason him or her. Good idea, Serial. Let's do that. This must be where the mummy came from. Hello, mummy. Nice bit of voice acting. I don't know how or why, but that thing must have come out of that sarcophagus. I'd better look for a way to lure it back in there. I'm thinking maybe there's some meat stuck in the teeth of the dinosaur and I just lure it up. Wait, Dooley, just get in the sarcophagus and act as bait. No, I don't have a plan for how to actually get you back out of there, but we'll think of that one later. Boy, oh boy, those Egyptians really know how to... Wait, I know this one. That statue though, right, detective? Looks like some jewelry is missing. The plaque says the gem of Osiris. Osiris, the Egyptian death god? I can't help but think that that's tied in with what's going on across the city. And... okay, cool. Okay. Last thing, old stone tablet. Have to be pretty sick to try swallowing that medicine. Oh god, Dooley. My fucking god. Oh shit, Summer, gonna miss you. Yes, Tubular Bells is actually my favorite album when I was a kid, and it's what got me into making music of my own, because I looked at the back and saw Mike Oldfield played every single instrument on that album, and so I just thought, well shit, if he can do it, why can't I? Turns out I can't, but it's been fun trying. So, alright, see, there's that bit again. Now that I think about it, it's actually from Tubular Bells 2, not the first one. It's the side 2 of Tubular Bells 2, but anyway. And I'm not saying it's a rip-off, I'm not saying, it just has that inspiration going. Okay, Mr. Scepter, I will poke you! Wonder if I can use this to dislodge whatever he ate. Well, we dislodged bird bones. Must have been Tony Rex's last meal. Tony? The T has to stand for something, right? I suppose that's how you know Frederick Olsen? Nope. Actually, I don't think Fred and I have ever really gone into great detail about our mutual respect for Mr. Oldfield. I know him from when he was a snot-nosed little shit on the Space Quest forums in the 90s, and I was a snot-nosed little shit as well. And we absolutely did not like each other very much. It wasn't until 2012 when the Space Venture Kickstarter happened that he sort of showed up on my radar again, and we started talking and realized that we had sufficiently matured to tolerate each other's company now. So that's the heartwarming story of how I know Frederick Olsen. Can we... Some delicate bird bones. Delicate, eh? I don't suppose he'll be, like, lured in with... Yeah, I didn't think that. What the fuck am I gonna use bird bones for? Just to pick a lock? I don't know. These might work as a makeshift lock-picking kit. A very fragile kit. Maybe if I match the bones to the tumblers in the lock, I'll be able to open the cabinet. We haven't had a logic puzzle in a while, have we? I know him from space. Yeah, very coincidental. I know him indirectly from his music ventures. Used to be friends with a past collaborator of his. Yes, Frederick actually, little known fact, I guess, but it shouldn't be. Frederick wrote the music for 2 Space Quest fan games. For Space Quest Incinerations and Space Quest Volhall Strikes Back. Didn't write all the music, but he wrote a good chunk of it. And he also designed, or co-designed most of Volhall Strikes Back, so, yeah. I'm really not sure. Okay, so I'm supposed to, you know, like, pixely shit, just pick the one that's... how does this work? I think I see. There you go, and other one would be this one. I really, really like this tune. And you would be that one. And you would be... This is actually a pretty clever logic. It's very easy, of course, but I quite like this. Has anyone ever played the French adventure game Still Life? Because there's a lock-picking puzzle in there that will make you eat your own head. It is so damn difficult and so obtuse and oh god. And yes, Frederick also wrote the music for StairQuest. All of it. That's his baby. He wrote it specifically to sound like a Tandy 1000 computer, and succeeded at some levels. But yeah, that was fun. Oh, there we go. That seems to be it. Now to see what's inside. Medium jars, brain jar, a jar, small jars, large jar. Let's have a look at all of them. Some bad juju. Contains a drawing of some jam. It's stuffed full of old invoices. I'll save the brain jar for last. Eye of Newt. There's an old notice on the jars. Borrowing for soup. Will return ASAP. Sure, I get that reference. Newt is the little girl from the Aliens movie. Maybe that's a reference to something else. A collection of earwax gathered from the museum staff. It seems to be filled with wasps. Living, angry wasps. I don't want anything to do with living angry wasps, thank you. Everyone's just going off about StairQuest in the chat. That's cool. More people should play StairQuest. I am actually, at some point, I'm gonna have to play StairQuest because I've I mean, some people have like said that the game is way too unfair and way too hard, and I, along with the other dudes at No More for Today, had to test play this time and time again, and some are better at it than others. Stream StairQuest. Really? Yeah, not sure I want to do that, but I mean, there are some tips or some stuff in that game that many of the Let's Players that we've seen haven't actually tried. We've been talking about making this like big, one of those like hangout type situations where we all of us who were on the dev team play StairQuest and see who gets there first, like a StairQuest Olympics kind of thing. Yes, I wrote some of the words for the parser. That's another thing. Most streamers I've seen don't really take the time to mess with the parser much, and that's the bit I was involved in. I was not involved in designing any of the levels. I was involved in writing some of the bad shit you get when most of the naughty jokes in that game, I think, if you type fuck something or lick something or kick or piss on and all that stuff, those lines are predominantly mine. And Gareth Millward, the guy who plays Pete Tolman on the SQH podcast, wrote, I say, quite a lot more than I did, but for the remastered version, you know, the one with the animation and shit, I felt very guilty that he had to shoulder the burden of having written so much for the first version. So I went in and wrote, there's one level where I did most of the writing. I think that's the ice level with the Yeti. That's mostly, most of the things you can do on that level I wrote. So yay me, I guess. Cheers. Wow. I completely ground my own stream to a halt, didn't I? Yes, I did. Have a look at the brain jar. A jar of pickled brains. I prefer pickled onions myself, but fuck me if we aren't gonna get us some pickled brains and put those in the sarcophagus. Here, kitty kitty. Sorry, pickle brain, but I need to take care of some undead business. Yum. He scoots over there. Good old Scooty. Well, at least he's got a packed lunch. Well, no, oh, hey, Summer, take care. Good to see you, as always. And, see you around the Chrono stream, perhaps. Yay. There's a case closed pun in here somewhere, but there's just no time. Oh, there's no time. See, we've been stalling for ages. Dooley, I just figured it out! Right when Summer leaves. Here comes the grand explanation, I think. The Darksiders weren't looking for something at the Dawn's house. They were looking for the Dawn. But you said he was dead. Which is why they took the Gem of Osiris and the ritual components. They're trying to resurrect him. Also, I'm holding in a burp from the coke. Excuse me. Wow, Detective, what an amazing coincidence that every place the Chief sent us to was tied in so tightly with what's really going on. It is, isn't it? If we had been sent to even one different location, you may never have pieced it all together. There's no time to work out the undoubtedly small probability of things having worked out like this. We need to get to the graveyard, and fast. We can't let him return. A new location opens up, but let's see what happens if we just piss off back to, say, the mansion. Raxa said that some people, Darksiders it seems, were looking for the Dawn. Oh, it just gives you a summary of what you've accomplished. According to Wang, there seems to be some Darksiders in Twin Lakes, and they've taken some components for a ritual. So some Darksiders have stolen an orb linked to a god of death, and there was what seemed to be a mummy. I suspect the two things are related, so let's go to the graveyard. I promise not to do that again. Well, hello. You know what? I'm gonna capture this for the thumbnail. This is an excellent piece of... Can I just move the mouse out? There you go. What did I just take a screenshot of? the whole game just minimized on me. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just print... Thank you. There we go. Sorry. Still learning how to use Share X. Alright, cool. Dooley. We're just standing here, really, so... I like you, detective, but make-out points? I wonder if we can get an overview of the situation from here. Oh, it's what I feared. The place is swarming with zombies, and they're having a merry little jig, it seems. No, do it again. Oh, these must be the Darksiders we've heard about. They're firing at someone inside the church. I can't make out who, though. Look, Dooley, over there. There's some bad mumbo-jumbo happening at the crypt. It looked like one of Tecmone's puppets just went in the crypt. We need to stop them from bringing the dawn back. Okay, cool. That's what... Oh, Boza wants me to do that again.
Okay, I'll do it again. And perhaps a third time.
But that'll be it. Weird fucking voice. Let's get down to Le Graveyardy. Okay, Dooley, let's go. No doubt about it, they're zombies, alright. Looks like we're not getting in that way. Oh, hello. How's everyone? Can we just climb the fence? Can we just... Church bell tower, what is... Hey, bros! I need help! I'm being confronted with dangers to both my physical self and my dogmatic views on the universe here. There's somebody trapped in the church. If we don't get in and help them, they'll be zombie fodder. Jesus, I have one sip of Coke and all of a sudden I am Burp Farmer McGee. I'll have some more then. Accompanied by the soothing growls of the zombie chorus. Let's just take a moment to appreciate the line here. I'm being confronted with dangers to both my physical self and my dogmatic views on the universe. I like that. That is one of the best lines. It's a line that grows on you. Oh, there's a nice little zombie nanny. Aww. And she doesn't seem to be very... I mean, she's just standing there going, fuck it. Let's use the car and drive through them. That is actually an idea. Destructive idea, but I like the way you think. Maybe leaving the lights on that wasn't the best way to sneak up to this place. Might need this nightstick to keep the welcoming party at bay. Well, when you're right, you're half right. Get back, you monsters! Finally, a positive application for police brutality. Arrgh. Well, its hand broke off. It doesn't seem to care. We might need another way in. But I got a zombie arm. Cool. Can I... Oh, I can move right. Ah. Sneaky game. Sneaky, sneaky. Push dumpster, broken railing, street light. Manhole. Am I detecting several ways to solve this puzzle, perhaps? Alright, if we can get this into position, I can get over the wall. It's stuck. The wheels seem to have rusted. I will smear you with zombie goo. No, I don't think more help pushing is the answer. Am I supposed to just... Alright, can I get in the manhole? It's covered by the massive dumpster. I wonder if there's another manhole on the other side of this wall. The wall is too high to jump over. Dooley, give me a boost. I would, detective, but I put my back out in the gym this morning. We're gonna have to find another way. Okay, fine. Can we scale this? Here's one for you, Dooley. How many cups does it take to change a light bulb? No idea, but thankfully it's working, so not our concern. Also, streetlights fall under the city maintenance department and not the police. I thought you'd know that, detective. Wow. Got smart on us, didn't you? When all this is done, I might look into a safe job like garbage disposal. Are you kidding? The government have spies all over landfills digging through our trash. Actually, that I could believe. Water tower, eh? A water tower in a graveyard. That's odd. That's for low-budget holy water. The priests can bless it after a heavy rain. That's really clever, actually. Okay. There's gonna be some... Why did we lose our nightstick when we bashed off an arm? Is there... Zombies, please. Open that gate's hold. They're far too weak here for a welcoming party. Indeed. Can't seem to move anywhere else. Let's have another look at the squad car. No. Okay. Well, giving him back his arm is not gonna do anything. What if I dump the zombie arm down the manhole? Nothing seems to be happening. What if I toss it over? No. I figured, they can't see in the dark very well, so they just shamble towards it. Look in, dumpster. Well. Ooh, bit of dramatic close-up-y thingy here. Oil can, box, bag. Well, the oil can is mine. An oil can. I could use that to oil the wheels, but I can't quite reach it. Well, this... Okay, in position. Now just squeeze this muscle. And got it. How about the... Oh, there's a plank as well. That plank might be useful. Nah, it's infested with termites. Not putting that in my pocket. Ooh, box. Appears to be a box of stew. Is it warm? No, Dooley, you could not eat the old box stew. Aw. Why is no one feeding Dooley? A bag full of magic 8 balls. What do they say? Ask again later. But I want to know. Okay, I think we got what we need. Amazing, that entire beautiful close-up, but... How I detailed the situations. Well, thank you, Siriar. Cheers as always. Alright. Okay, that's the wheels oiled up. Let's push this into position, Dooley. But I want to know what's under the manhole. Instead of just climbing over the railing seems like the obvious solution. Although, I mean, how fast could we run towards the tower? I wish there was some way to just save the game right here. But there is not. So, manhole or over the broken railing? Let's hear it, chat. Now, technically, the dumpster didn't move on its own. We just gave it a light push and we'd oiled up the wheels a lot, so it just careened off, really. Zeriar says go to the manhole. Menshinkin says manhole. Yes. Okay, well, that's 2 for manhole, so let's go for manhole. Okay, Dooley, I'll go over the wall and you go through the sewers. God damn it. I thought it was like a big decision. How do you want to solve the final puzzle of the game? But, nah. They just split up. I'll go over the wall and you go through the sewers. Hopefully, that way one of us can save those people and stop the Dawn from being brought back. Have I mentioned I don't like tunnel? Not this time, buddy. The city needs us. Not the time, buddy. Whatever. Not this time. I know. Hey, detective. Yeah? Be careful. You too, buddy. You too. When did these two start buddying up, really? He's been nothing but shit the entire time. Alright, fine. I suspect we needed to have one of those moments. Great, pipes, sewer gate, and we finally get to control Dooley, actually. Ah, welcome Zab. Yep, something about time zones and everything, but nice to see you. Yes, we are, in fact, an hour into the stream, but we are gonna finish up the episode. No doubt this is a secret bolt hole for government informants. This is how the government pumps dihydrogen monoxide into our homes? Dehydrogen? Alright. Monsters. And a sewer gate. That way's blocked off by a large gate. What secrets are you hiding, gate? Oh, this is done. I'm gonna launch an investigation into you. I'll call it Gate. Okay, fine. Let's go, right. Hello, sewer gator. So that would be Sewer Gate Gator. Hey, little guy, what are you doing down here?
I'm watching my stories. Leave me be.
Gator? In the sewers? Watching TV? Well, that story checks out to me. Enjoy, mister. Just keep your eye out for cannibals. TV show on urban legends. What nonsense. Can we do anything? No, he's just a set piece kind of thing. Television's all good. Sewer water. Focus, Patrick. This is not the time for a refreshing, gut-wrenching, bacteria-infested swim. Well, of course. The hydrogen monoxide is H2O, just water. Okay, thank you. I did not know that. Yeah, you want to watch TV with the gator. I can't just stay on one screen forever. Okay, anyway, evil clown. Hi. Hi, Dooley. Aren't you gonna say hello? Pound smart instead of Pennywise. Get it? 1 second there, guy. What's a clown doing down here? This isn't a circus. I give balloons to wayward kitties. Do you now? And there's cotton candy and rides and all sorts of surprises down here. Surprises? Did I mention the balloons come in all colors? I see no harm in any of this. Good on you for making sure those lost kids aren't frightened. Thanks. As you were. You too. Okay, we need the paper boat. That boat's not the only thing floating down here. Oh, so we're not going to get the paper. Okay, fine. This box holds all the power in the city, electrical and political. Can't quite mess with it. We have no inventories. Let's just keep going, I guess. Why can't I pick up the paper boat? Well, it's not the only thing floating down here. I guess he doesn't want to get his fingers dirty. Don't take rides from Evil Clown. There's a hilarious dihydrogen monoxide awareness page on Facebook. Oh, goody! Are they friends with the Flat Earth Society and the people who think vaccines cause autism? So they can all get into one batshit triumvirate? Awesome. Really cool. Oh, hello. How did you guys get past all that weird shit back there? Hello.
Hello, officer. What brings you into the sewers?
You know, us cops always wading in the filth of humanity.
But why are you here? Us? Well, we're repairing the power lines. You've noticed all those flickering lights across the city recently. We're going to fix that.
That sure is great. Great
Excuse, do you think I'm an idiot? I see your sign. That's an inverted eye. You guys are eye masons. Refrigerate.
What?
No, the other one. Freeze! I meant freeze. This is why so many of my TV dinners spoil. Drop your stuff and get out of here. I'd arrest you, but I have places to be.
What are you talking about? We're just here to fix...
Resisting arrest, is it?
I guess we gotta listen to Officer and take the rest of the day off, Therese.
Sure. It'd be nice to get home to the family early for a change.
So he's just scared of... okay, fine, cool. Eye masons. Okay, we've got construction parts and a Kango hammer. Confiscate this so they can't return to whatever shady business they were at. And we've got a huge hole in the wall. Wonder what nasty business they were up to. Digging a hole to the planet hidden inside our planet? Or building a lair for the lizard people who secretly rule over us? Maybe they were planning to sacrifice something to the mole men. Whatever it was, it's been thwarted. Good on us. And we have the work sign. Those crooks left their sinister sign behind. No, we can't have that. Devilish debris from a cunning foe. Also spittle on my lower lip. And we can go even further. Yes, I know. Hammer, wall. Just gonna check further. Here's another sewer gate. This gate is blocking me from going any further. Only there was a way past it. Well, dearie me. Not gonna just... When life gives you lemon, smash those lemons with a hammer. Then send the lemon carcasses back to life so it knows not to mess with you again. Doesn't even need an electrical outlet. Meanwhile, Supergate. Paul Bearer Conway. The artist is for this game is named Paul Conway. Tracy Macabre. Again, developer, programmer. And Grave McCabe, writer. And Ben Haunty, musician, I believe. And Chris Goulston. I think he may make tea. I'm not sure. Not sure what he does, actually. But I've had the distinct pleasure of interviewing Grave, Tracy, and Paul Bearer for the SQH podcast last year, and they were so hilarious. It's probably the most fun I've had, and the most chaotic interview I've ever done. So you can go listen to that if you want, but please don't. Right now, because we've got a case to... We can go to the crypt, we can go to the water tower, and we can go into the shed. I think we should run to the shed first.
We've been breached! Charge! Wait. Crikey, I do apologize. I thought you were the Hun, come to munch on my brain for military secrets. I can tell now you're a Yankee boy. It's in the stance, not rigid enough. Shoulders like a melted ice cream on a sunny Sunday morning.
Okay. Can I have your shovel?
I'm afraid you can't have that, old chap. I needed to bash zombie Fritz should he try to enter my bunker.
Gas mask. This seems obscure enough to be useful.
Hands off, old boy. Those Huns outside smell dreadful. That mask is my only protection.
Okay, could you just leave so I can steal your shit?
Can I help you, old bean?
Okay, who are you?
Brigadier Reginald Smith. Smithy to my friends. Of course, I have no friends. No time for friends in the army, eh?
Surely you're not still in the army.
My dear chap, when you sign up for life.
How long have you been here?
Blimey, I don't jolly well know. Crashed here as a young man, took a job as a gravedigger, as I wasn't a citizen. All happened some time ago, I should imagine.
Are you okay? You look like you've been through a lot. Also, it looks like he's wearing a... I know he's wearing an RAF uniform or whatever that is, but like a army uniform. It just looks like he's wearing a giant brassiere. Giant sagging brassiere.
This is just a scratch.
He's missing an arm too. I didn't even notice that.
You should have seen the Hun when we were done with him.
You're a military man. Can you help gear me up for the fight?
Helping with the war effort? Sounds spiffy. I still have my military kit. Let's see. There's my mess tin, but things seem messy enough around here already. A water bottle, but it's been shot up. A ground sheet. A sheet would probably be more use if it hasn't been ground up. It's not looking so good, old chap. Now, I'll tell you what. Take my gas mask. Gas mask. It's over there on the shelf. Thank you. Anything to stop Fritz in his tracks. Okay, toodle pip. And now be careful with that. Probably still has some mustard gas caked into it.
Where was this when I was hunting down those gremlins? Okay, and I guess we can't have any of the others. No, can't have that. Can't have the boots.
Like them, old chap? They're yours. Belong to a sergeant of mine in the war.
Oh, thanks. Hey, wait a second. These aren't normal boots. They've got metal sockets in them.
He had mechanical legs. Needed special shoes that would click on. That's why I have no use for them.
Ah, generous. Okay, we can have the boots. How about the helmet? That's a nice...
It's poor form to comment on another man's piece, old chap.
Fine, okay. If you didn't get that joke, I'm not gonna explain it for you. Stove. So nice and warm. Another reason to not want to go back out there.
Built it myself from plane parts after I was shot down here during the Great War. I say Great War, but really it was mediocre at best.
Fine, I'ma just leave. We got a gas mask and some metal boots. Let's go to the water tower. Tower-like scaffold. Holy shit, this episode is huge. Compared to the other ones, I think. Front of church. Okay. Legs of this tower look badly damaged. Excellent. Hope this structure is sturdy because a piece of this could prove handy. So he just fucking takes the piece of scaffolding. Some metal scaffolding from the water tower. Thank you, I know that. I just picked it up. Guess it's for excess water to run into the sewers. Oh, poor Dooley. Don't judge him too badly. He's from a different generation. Let's climb the ladder, see what's up here. And the ye olde water tower seems to be full of rainwater. Well, I guess I could open up the top of the water tower for no reason. Hello, Moon. At another crime scene, eh, Moon? I think it's time we had a little chat down at the station. Yeah, it seems to be full of rainwater. Can't open. Gonna try anyway. No, nothing seems to be happening. Cool. I'm gonna get back down again. Front of church. Well, hello, brains. I can't pass by them, but maybe I can find a way to go over them and get in through that broken window. Rawr. Ah, I need to get out of here before I get munched on. Okay. We're just exploring. We're just figuring out what exactly it wants us to do.
Looky here, Slim. We got us a stray zombie. Yeah, stray. Fire a few rounds to chase it off and be thankful that we ain't got a horde to deal with.
Holy shit, that is hard to say. Yeah, horde. It's like the Beavis and Butthead of mobsters. Okay, so we can't go that way, and we can't really go that way. All we've got is gas mask, boots, and bits of scaffolding. So he said he had metal legs, so let me just stick the scaffolding into the boots. So now I've got stilts. And I could wear a gas mask for no reason whatsoever, but I think the stilts will let me get past these guys. Maybe I can find a way to go over them. Yes. Where are stilts? Okay, let's try these out. That looks fantastic. Let's go. They can't get me all the way up here. Aw, brains. We're zombies. So I can get in the broken window. The Darkside goons shot out the window, giving me a handy way in. Agent McScream, what are you doing here? What are any of us doing anywhere? Helpful as ever. I need to save whoever is trapped in the bell tower, then figure out a plan to get to the crypt and stop that ritual. This is our evil twin, I guess. Which you may remember from a previous episode. What are you doing here? I circle the wounded, barking at the beast that would feast on carrion. That is still not helpful. I'm gonna presume you mean I'm here because the other Darksiders are here. Presumption is the mother of dragons. Instantly, he makes no fucking sense whatsoever. He just runs around and screams at people. Altar and altar. Let's go to the altar. What do you say? Oh, hello, Chief Dooley instead of Chief Dooley.
Ugh. What's going on here? What are you doing on the bright side?
Oh, me innards.
Are you okay?
I've been shot, son. Right in the gut. So it was you and McScream those goons were shooting at. That and worse, son. Burning up from the inside out, I am. Darkside bullets is not like yours. What with them being full of cursed components, as it were.
What can I do to help? Can we remove the bullet?
Cannot be removed normally, son. I need some purified water to wash the badness out.
Okay. I'll have a look around.
As you were then, son.
What is... okay, the censer is full of old caked and moldy smelling incense. Can't have that? No? Candle? Candles are bigger than my head. Yes, they are. Stained glass window of, someone important. Hey there, any chance of a miracle? Window has a talk box. No? Okay. And go in the vestry or the bell tower and see. Wow. So much to do in this episode. Just adjusting the old legs there. So it has the core religious text from all major faiths and a note saying just in case. A Blocky Dogs calendar. Oh, I want one of those. Letter opener, pens, a letter opener, some reading glasses with a lens pop on. I'll take the letter opener. Thank you. Ah, a stabby letter opener. Tiny sharp knife, in fact. And a shredder. It's a heavy-duty shredder. Could probably even tear up clothes. In case. That comes in handy later. Wish I had a nice chair like this back in the office. I could confiscate this for the case, could I? No, because then you'd have to log around a fucking chair throughout the entire... No. Could I, though? No. Alright, let's get back out here and let's check out the bell tower. Hello.
Get back, demon bro.
Great, now I'm soaked.
Now, Harley, thought you were a hollowhead. Total wipeout on my end, bruh.
Do you have a towel I can borrow? Stupid.
Sorry for the washout, dude.
What the fuck was that about?
Hollowheads don't like holy water, my friend amigo. Turns them into mush burgers.
Good to know. Can I have some holy water?
Far out, dude. Happy to share the Lord's liquid.
Don't say it like that.
I'm way low right now, wasting my last wipeout on you. But you can have my drags. But dude, it's not enough to mush a hollow.
Alright, well we got some. Maybe if we mix it up with the water tower. Yeah. Cool. He had more things to say.
I came to save you, are you okay? Given the circumstances, I'm happy to be topside, not drowning in a swell of undead.
We need to get you out of here.
If you can cause a break in that wave of undead, I can get myself out, dude.
And how will I do that?
Like the surfer listens to the sea, maybe you should listen to the dead.
That might work. Good idea.
That made no sense whatsoever, but the Lord speaks through me, Broseph.
What's with all the sports gear?
I was meant to be going to an extreme sports holiday, but I stayed to bless some babies. Bro, I will not make that mistake again.
Alright, fair.
Sayonara, dude.
Can I look in your sports bag? An assortment of extreme sporting goods, from scuba tanks to hang gliders, and, oddly, face paints.
Why do you have all this? Dude, I like extreme to the max. You can't be extreme to the max without painting your face. But the scuba tank is bust. I lost the mouthpiece. I'm gonna throw it out. Mind if I take it? Sure, dude. Enjoy.
Got a scuba tank. What is that? No mouthpiece. Well, we can probably use the gas mask. The mask should hold up as a replacement for breathing apparatus for a few minutes at least. I have a scuba can. Am I gonna dive around inside the water tank?
Shiny bell. Thanks, I'll polish it myself.
Oh, he polishes his bell. Yeah, moving hastily on. Head back down. Let's go check out that water tower. You, sir, are no help whatsoever. It's not safe to go back out there. Isn't it? Can I go out the crank window? My makeshift entrance. I can still hear the zombies outside. Brains, 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 brains. Brains? Brains! Sounds like they're arguing. If only I could understand them. Shit. Understand them. So that's what he meant by listening to the dead. Oh, I spoke with Dooley. Does he still fester in the pits of agony? It could be better.
Then waste not time idly bantering with me. Find a remedy whilst I continue to hold the proverbial fort. You're holding squat, dude.
Oh, if only we could understand them, eh? As the core religious texts? No. Why wouldn't the pastor bro polish his belt? That's a good question. I'm not just gonna dump holy water on the ones outside. I'm supposed to understand what they say. Could you help me understand the zombies?
Son, I am bleeding out through holes I thought was meant for...
I fucked that up completely.
Son, I am bleeding out through holes which was not meant for the bleeding out of. I cannot be of help. I need to count right now.
Okay. How about you? Are you actually going to give me any... No? Sayonara. Sensors full of caked in moldy smelling incense of no fucking use. Am I just gonna... Why would I do that? The shredder, there's... Okay, fine. I am going to... Oh, sorry. Gonna dump the holy water out here. The zombie to water ratio is not in my favor. I should hold on to it for now. Where's scuba gear? No. There's something really obvious I am missing. Sounds like they're arguing. If only I could understand them. Well, great, but I can't. Gotta find a way to understand those monsters before going back outside. Indeed. Stained glass window. Hey there, any chance of a miracle? No, still not in the mood to help. Pews! Oh, there's a new location. No, wait, that's where I came from. God damn it. That's not very nice. There is something in this location that I'm missing. I'll bet. I think I'll try something else. Okay, I'm just gonna stab everything with my letter opener. Heavy duty shredder could probably even tear up clothes. What would be the point? Well, it could be the point if I was dressing up as a zombie. Of course. Can't splash holy water on myself. Can I have your, more of your sporting goods, perhaps? Can I ring the church bell? No? 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 We're not supposed to get some water to the wounded police ghost? Oh! Well, there's a thought, yes, actually. I can just save him with a bit of the holy water. Use this to wash out your wound. Well, I said it was obvious what I was missing.
Much better, thank you, son.
Alright, can you help me now?
Thank you for that, son.
Feel better?
Much better, ready to fight the forces of evil once more. I knew I was right about you. Good egg, this one.
Okay, can you help me understand the zombies now?
No, never could speak to the dead myself. Neither a necromancer or cryptic speaker be.
Well, fine fucking load of good you are, drat. I was sure that was the kind of thing you Darksiders could do.
That, son, is what you call racism.
Okay.
Good day, son, and Godspeed.
That got me fucking nowhere. I'm gonna stab you again, just for that. Really? Okay, well then I'll ask, McScreamy here.
I spoke with Dooley. Does he still fester in the pits of agony?
He's recovering now.
Only if you consider getting better to be recovering.
I'll go write your fucking journal,
Burr.
Right, do you think you can teach me to talk to zombies?
Are we not all, in a way, zombies? Listen closely.
Sometime later. There you go. Oh, that was easier than I thought.
Everything is easy for the ignorant.
Hey! Okay, let's find out what those zombies are saying. Okay, let's try this again.
Brains, 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 brains!
They seem angry and confused. If I could disguise myself as one of them, I think I could unionize them and lead them away from the church. I need to find a way to make myself look and smell less alive. Cool, I can do that. I'm gonna go shred my clothes to start with. Sorry, coat, but I need to look more undeadish. There you go. Do I also wear the scuba kit for no reason? I can't really imagine why. I just have to make myself smell really bad. So I'm gonna just... Yep, the sensor's full of kicked in, moldy smelling incense. If I can find a way of scraping some of it loose, I could use it to mask my lovely, lively smell. There you go. If I can scrape enough off to rub on my coat, I should smell less alive. And done. Boy, that stinks. Okay, so now we resemble a zombie thingy. Hello. Hey, brains, brains, brains. Your brains, my good brains. Wow. I smell dead, my clothes look right, but I still look too alive to pass as one of them. Alright, fine, I'll wear the scuba gear. No? Indeed. Hey. No, he's not even afraid of me. Can I have something? Oh, face paints. Can I have your face paints? Yes, please.
I can do that 110%, bro.
Percents only go up to 100.
110, bro. 110.
I keep messing up accents. Fine.
Ooh.
Here we fucking go. Leaving? Okay, I should be able to pass as one of them now. Holy shit, this episode's going on for a while. Yeah, we are gonna get through it. Well, it is the finale after all. Hello, zombie.
Brains.
Brains?
Brains. Brains, brains, brains. Brains. Brains, brains, brains. Brains.
Okay then, they've agreed to unionize under my leadership. Time to go talk to the people who brought them back. Wow. Okay, cool. Hi guys. Come with me. Oh, you're so cute. Arr. Am I just gonna go get them killed? Is that what's gonna happen?
Mamma mia, it's a zombie horde. Run, Slim.
Yeah, run. Okay, excellent. Car key.
Those goons must have dropped this before running off.
Can I get in their mafia car? They stole a good solid car. Woe betide anything that this crashed into. Hey, let's just get in the crypt first.
Stop right there. Too late, Brightsider.
Alexander Pope.
Rawr, I live.
Got him.
Rawr, I live.
Well that sucks.
He is no zombie. He is a human, you fools.
Brains? No.
Destroy him.
Brains. So this is how it ends. I probably should have had a look in the car with the car keys before I went in here, shouldn't I? Not with a bang, but with me whimpering. I think this is about to give. Thanks, Dooley.
Dooley, he's trapped under the rubble with all those zombies. I need to save him. The priest said that holy water turned them to mush.
Where would I find enough of it? Where indeed would we find enough of it?
This must be the ritual paint taken from Wang's. They used it to paint those markings and summon corpse Sony's soul into our Don's body.
I'm gonna just fucking steal it. Got a ladder, ritual markings, and Dooley will be fine, I'm sure.
They're trapped down there with Dooley, but it's only a matter of time before one of them spots him.
Hey, he's semi-conscious. Why aren't they trying to eat him?
Brains.
You see, I was just waiting for that joke, really. I don't understand why a floating being needs a ladder to paint on walls, but I'm glad they do. This could make a passable wall. Wait, excuse me. Alright, we'll put you down over the hole in the floor. This should get me across, and off we go. Okay, now let's have a look in the car. Driving the car into the water tower would give me enough water, but it's not holy, plus Dooley would drown too. I need to fix those problems first. Okay, fine, I see where we're going with this. First of all, Dooley, wear this scuba kit. Quickly, put this on, buddy. Okay. And he fucking... That is possibly the best piece of graphic in the entire game. Have a fucking look at that. Do you think Dooley as a zombie or just as regular human, do you think there'll be any market difference? Like, honestly, really, when you think about it? Okay, we'll go bless the holy water then. Holy shit, this episode is a real, like, a proper finish to the game. It wasn't just, like, you know, the other episodes have been kind of short, but this one feels like a proper send-off. Lots of shit happening, and the music is fucking kick-ass. Can I get in you? It seems to be full of rainwater. paint. Ointment used for naughty rituals. Can we get the bro priest to bless the water tower, perhaps? I need you to bless the water tower for me. Bruh, are you for real, bruh? I've gotten all the undead into the sewers and need to flush them fast. I've been waiting to ask to churn out that much god juice, like literally forever. Yeah, I blew that line a bit, but god juice. You have a distinct way of talking about your faith. What can I say, bro? The Lord's my serf guy. We hang tight, hang often, and I want to bring the whole world out on the waves with us. But we, the Lord and I, take safety mucho serioso. Take this life ring with you in case you get caught up in the flood. A flood to wash the sinners away. Super biblical, bro. Super biblical. Dude, bro, I'm gonna go do my thing. May the big G be on your side. And off he fucks. And I got a cute little life ring. Guess it never hurts to be prepared for the worst. Alright, so when we run over the water tower, could we please run over the bro priest as well? Fucking god, this music is awesome. I'm gonna have to get the soundtrack. This is... I hope there is a soundtrack. And I hope it's on bandcamp.com or something. I'm gonna have to go and party down with this shit. And if it doesn't, I will personally write the Darkside Detective dudes and tell them to release the soundtrack. And we paint the water tower. Why would we want to paint the water tower? I mean, he's blessed the water tower. I think we should be good. All he needs was holy water. I'm just... Okay, Dooley. Dooley's ready. I'm ready. Are you ready up there, Father? Cowabunga! I'll take that as a yes. Best of luck, dude. I'm off to my vacay. They're fucking hand glides. Pedals locked in place and the car is good to go. I hope my aim is true. And it just knocks... Why does it... I would imagine it would fall down onto the church and not... Okay, never mind. Well, that worked a charm. Collapsed water tower. I hope that worked. Well, let's go see if Dooley's dead. Hey, Dooley. You okay there, buddy? Feeling a little wet behind the ears, but I'm okay. Glad to hear it. Boom, motherfucker! Ah! You took my minions! I'll have to create new ones, starting with your friend. Oh god, he is gonna turn Dooley into a zombie. Hold on, Dooley. Damn it. If there was only a way I could send the dawn back to the dark side. Well, maybe there is some magical paint. Can't mess with this shit. Doesn't look like it's working. Can I just fucking leave? Or throw this on him? Throw this on Dooley? Not gonna save him, needs to think of something else. Well, I can leave. He's got Dooley. Yes, he does. Nothing else to click on, so I'm not leaving Dooley in that thing's grasp. Okay. Can I paint? Oh, I can paint the life ring, of course. I need to copy the ritual markings onto this ring to turn it into a makeshift portal. Paint Dooley was also a good idea, but yeah. Okay. And we've got this one goes there. I think. No, that is not right. It has to be this thing. And this thing goes here. And this thing goes here. No, for logic puzzles, these are really simple, but thank fucking Christ, because that makes this a good stream, instead of me just sitting... Like, remember playing Pandora Director, I was just sitting there for ages putting together these scraps of paper. Bullshit. Let's see, you go over here. I like how they just zoom in. And you go down here. And this twiddly bit goes here, and it is now a dark side portal. My improvised portal is ready for use. Maybe we should do something. Can I throw it on Dooley? Please let me throw it on Dooley. That's not gonna save me. God damn it. Alright. I just need to take careful aim. Got him. Enjoy your exile back to the dark side. You okay, Dooley?
I'll live, Detective. Good. I was worried about you for a minute, buddy. Let's get you out of those sewers. Now then, we has arrested the rest of his accomplices and locked them away. This uncooperated to reduce his sentence, reversed the ritual side effect that raised the dead in your city. Should be that all the undead is back to being plain old dead now. Good, because I had no idea how I was gonna fix that. That was crazy dangerous magic, guy. I was young and innocent, easily misled. It happened half an hour ago. I've grown a lot in that time. A new man, ready for parole, I'd say. Anyway, we owe you for this, Brightsiders. You're welcome. I'd say any time, but let's make sure this never happens again, okay? Absolutely. Let's get to processing this lot, eh, Agent?
See ya. Sometime later. You guys ready for the final epilogue? You think?
Dick Brickman here with Detective McKing, who just received a medal for stopping the riots across the city. Can you tell me, Dick Brickman, and them viewers of Dick Brickman, what happened, Detective? There were riots across the city, and now there aren't. Light on the details there, Detective. If your wife is the mayor, is that a conflict of interest? Nope. There you have it, friends. No conflict, and one fancy medal. Congratulations to the detective.
After all that, I can't believe he got a medal instead of you, Detective. They're saying that the water tower burst a few days prior and got tainted by dead bodies before leaking into the reservoir, giving everyone temporary madness. Whoops. At least it washed away that creepy clown. At least we know what happened. You're a hero, Detective. Thanks, buddy. That means a lot. Case closed. Oh, my fucking ears hurt from wearing headphones for too long. Detective Francis McQueen was played by Francis McQueen. The rest of the cast was Vivian Moonman, very real actor. Produced by Spooky Doorway and led by Dave McCabe and Chris Colston, Tracy McCabe, and Paul. Okay, so Chris wrote for the game. No, he didn't. He's... okay. Never mind. The credits will speak for themselves. Programmed by Tracy McCabe. On-set extraplanetary entity, Gozer the Gozerian. Okay, excellent. So yeah, that was Darkside Detective. We have now finished the entire game. Oh, it's a cute little floppy disk as well. Disk 13 of 60. I'm cracking my knuckles for no fucking reason whatsoever. So I really, really liked this game. I know it's it wasn't the most interactive, like with the chat that we've had so far, but I really enjoyed the writing, especially, and it just had just the right tone of being silly and John Romero and Brenda Romero got thanked in this. That is awesome. Anyway, yeah, just had the right combination of spooky shit and all that stuff, and was funny as well. So really, I can't say anything bad about it. I think the only thing I really want is more of it. I guess if they started releasing like DLCs, extra tales, like prequel tales, like of just McQueen going out and having fun on his own or something. Or well, you can't really take Dooley out of the equation, can you? I think I'm rambling a bit here. The government wants you to know that this is a work of fiction, especially the stuff about ghosts and all that, but also especially anything Dooley said. This message is 100% not from the people who live inside your fridge, and we certainly didn't shrink down Twin Lakes from your world and turn it into a video game to throw people off the scent. I almost got through that. Ah, yes, if you copyright this, if you pirate this game, you'll probably get away with it, but you're an ass. That's very nice. Oh, so really, all I really hope is that, even though I've spoiled the game entirely for... off goes... Bro Priest. Darkside Detective will return if we sell enough copies, tell a pal. I was just about to say that. Even though I've now spoiled the game for all of you, by playing through the entire thing over these past Sundays, I really, really hope that you'll go out and support Spooky Doorway so we can have more of this shit, because I don't know about you, I think the writing is awesome. And they deserve to make more of this. So is there any like little secrety things I can poke at? Police corruption on. Graphics high def. Still on. This is going nowhere. You should give up on this. You don't learn, do you? Ooh. Hey, the logo on the moon. Okay, well. I can just really. Oh wait, now it has the. Oh, I didn't notice that. It now has the solution or the, what happened, like a recap thing. Chief has sent me to the Jones room. Dooley's there with further details. The kid got lost in the dark side. Nanny to blame. Did the old switcheroony, got the kid home. I didn't hear her say it, but she probably called me a hero. In Tome Alone, that's when we went to the library. He must have seen a strange storm gathering over it. That would be Dooley. He did not see the storm. I did get to meet some personal heroes and get a kid's life back on track. That's why I do this job. That and keeping the forces of evil at bay, I guess. Disorient Express. I think this one was probably my favorite. When he called me to the subway station to deal with an emergency. He needed a lift because a spooky train was on the tracks. He did not call me about the spooky train, mind you. That one was really, really good. Police farce? Today's my day away from cases to catch up on paperwork. Edit. Paperwork got left behind as Dooley let some gremlins loose in the station. We rounded them up but lost out on cake as a result. I think this probably may have been my least favorite. Not that it wasn't good at all, but it was the one that seemed the most divorced from everything else that kind of went on. This one set the stage. This one introduced the dark side in more detail. This one went all out on showing us the dark side, and then Police Force just kind of got crammed in the middle and didn't really do much with that whole lore that they were building up. But then we get to Lockmess, which also kind of has the same thing. These two seem kind of divorced from the whole thing. Although I liked Lockmess a lot more because just the shock of walking into that cave and going, well, there's a giant sea monster in here and he's playing cards, or whatever the fuck. Dooley was kidnapped by a monster on the run from the press. I helped him escape and was rewarded with out-of-tune guitar playing. I think this one was funnier than Police Farce. I don't know. Can we still play the game without clicking on the folder? I don't know. I guess you could just click start in the folder, but yeah. It was zombies. More of a code green, really. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm just gonna quit the game. And thank you, everyone, for joining us. Well, yeah, all of us, big family, joining us on this fabulous trip down Darkside Detective lane. Now, said it before, say it again. I really hope they get to make more of this stuff, even if it's just like extra episodes of the Darkside Detective, or if it's a full-blown sequel. And I really like that they did the episodic thing, so that, I could run through an episode each stream. I know they didn't do that for me per se, but it is a nice way of, instead of you sitting, with an adventure game and always going, I can just make it to the next screen, or I feel like I'm stuck forever, and you have this giant world to walk around in. These are nice little bite-sized chunks. This is an adventure game made for, taking with you on the go, I guess, or for streaming. Something that's in nice, clearly defined bite-sized chunks. Now, of course, that does make the progression very linear, but it's a rewarding sort of, I almost said casual experience. It's not a casual game by that. It is on the very, very easy side, of course, except for that one little fucking sliding tile puzzle there. I didn't like that. But overall, it is one of those, like, relax and have fun kind of games, and just chuckle at the dialogue, which is, again, extremely, extremely funny. So, I think that's about it. Zap says, I definitely need to watch the whole VOD series. Hint, hint, casual YouTube viewers out there. Video on demand. Anyway, yes, I'm going to stop rambling now because, holy shit, we've been going for an hour and 43 minutes. Well, technically an hour and 40 minutes since I started recording. Thanks, OBS. But anyway, thank you so much for checking in this evening. Please, if you're watching this on YouTube after the fact, please like and subscribe and do all that jazz, and leave us a comment because we really like it. But really, thank you very much to the people in the chat right now. I'm trying to make sense of what Zap is saying here. It just means what you post after the stream. Well, yes. Oh, that way. You need to watch the whole... Oh, right. So he needs to go back and watch the other episodes of this game. I see. Sorry, Zab. I mean, if I stream for more than an hour 30 minutes, my brain gets a little loopy and my throat gets very dry, and oh god, the pain. Ah, that was good. Thank you. I needed that. But anyway, yes. Thank you so much for everyone in the chat. Stay hydrated, exactly. And cheers. Come back next Sunday. We'll pay. Oh, right. What are we gonna play next Sunday? I actually had a little surprisey, pricey thing that I wanted to play. I can't remember what it's called, so I'm just gonna boot up Steam as we are streaming. Connecting Steam account. Thank you. That would be very nice of you if you could do that. What was it? It was a it's a dialogue game. It's a dialogue puzzle game where you're just sitting in a train compartment in the future, and you're basically just talking to robots. But oh, here it is. Subsurface Circular. That's the one. That's the one I want to try next time, because that sounds like it might be something that we could do together, like decide what to say to them and the stuff. So Subsurface Circular. I might just install this actually. There you go. We are downloading and installing that now. So that's what's going to happen next Sunday. Now, I have a feeling that since it's a very short game and it's basically just one long conversation thing, it's just going to be like a single episode, single stream thing. It's not going to be a long running one. So if anyone, I mean, I have a couple of ideas of what we should play in the future, and there's been a lot of talk about that in the SQH Discord server, which you should be familiar with this time. Yes, Subsurface Circular. It's hard to spell, at least for me it is, but it is on Steam, and I can leave a link to the Where'd you go? Come on. I just told people I could leave a link to the store page, but apparently I can't do that from the client. You sons of bitches. Come on, can I right click you and view news, view community hub, view community guidelines? I don't care about any of this. I just want to view the fucking... Oh well, it's if you search on Steam for Subsurface Circular, that's... Anyway, I'ma shut up now. This has gone on far enough. Brain melting. Need to take a break. So thank you guys so much for checking in. I'll see you next Sunday, hopefully, for some nice chillax. And we got through the entire stream with just dropping a couple of frames, 40 frames, in fact. So my connection seemed to hold up. Hopefully, it was okay on your end as well. But anyway, thanks for the millionth time, and I will see you next Sunday. And until then, around the Chrono Stream. Bye bye.